Well, 1990, December 11th, the Ravenite Social Club gets raided.
Yeah.
You get arrested along with Gotti and Lacasio. You end up pleading guilty to a superseding racketeering charge. Gotti gets charged with 5 murders. Castellano, Bellotti, De Bernardo, Melito, and De Bono, along with conspiracy to murder Vistola, along with loan sharking, illegal gambling, obstruction of justice, bribery, tax evasion. According to all the FBI tapes, everyone was denied bail. And I guess the attorneys were disqualified from actually working with you and Gotti because they were saying the attorneys were part of the evidence.
Yeah.
So, and then these tapes started to come out when you hear John Gotti bad-mouthing you. When you first heard those tapes, what'd you think?
I knew he was betraying me behind my back. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what. Half the shit he's talking about didn't make sense and wasn't true. Then I find out later on after that there's a plot. He was looking to take me out towards the end. So now all those lies and all that bullshit is making sense. So what is he going to use? You can't kill your underboss. You can't kill a major guy in the family who's bringing in a ton of money, doing work, doing everything he's supposed to do, and you kill him. If you do that as a boss, it backfires. Because everybody looks at you and says, oh my God, if he could kill him, he can kill any of us. And the thing reverses on you. Everybody becomes a little skeptical of you, a little afraid of you, it's not a good thing. So he's making up all these stories about what I did, and now I find out the other parts of it. Now I find out parts of it where he was going to send me on the lam, and before he was going to send me on the lam, he gave me an order to kill Chin, a boss of another family. But his plot was really, really great. He told me to kill Chin. He says he's behind this Frankie the Chico thing. I loved Frankie.
You're talking about Chin Gigante.
Chin Gigante, yeah. So if I would have killed Chin on his orders, now I come back in. How'd you make out? I got him last night. He would have killed me immediately. Now he has the answer. He was doing all these things, killing people, taking over things. He lost control of him. I loved him like a brother, but he lost his mind. And then he came to me, he killed Chin. I had to kill him. So it's understandable to everybody now. So, number one. Number two, he goes to the Genovese people and he tells them. He came in and told me that he whacked them, he wanted to take over, and I had to take him out.
Aha. So the plan was to essentially blame all the murders on you and then kill you, and then he walks away free.
That's what he was going to do with the case. Now, like I said, you don't have to call him a rat, but that's a rat move. When you're on trial, you're both fighting for the same thing. Now, if you're going to back up the government's tapes, your tapes that the government has, and you're going to back up all these things, and you're going to tell me right to my fucking face, you're going to be found guilty, and that sets me free. Well, it's not a rat move. It's a rat move. It's not a rat, but it's a rat move. Who the fuck does that?
Well, was it because of that you ultimately decided to cooperate?
Yeah.
And this was in 1991?
Yes.
Okay.
We got pinched in December of 90. Mm-hmm. I cooperated in November of 91.
Right.
Almost a full year later.
Yeah, November 13th, 1991.
Right.
You agreed to testify.
Right.
They gave you a plea deal for your cooperation.
Yeah.
Was it 20 years?
20-year cap.
Okay. That doesn't sound like that great of a plea deal on the surface. 20 years? I know it's a cap, but still, it's up to the judge's discretion at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Why would you take a 20-year plea deal?
Because you didn't read my charges. I'm faced with 3-4 murders, conspiracy to murders, and a whole bunch of other shit too.
Okay.
So I'm facing life without parole. I'll never see the street.
Got it.
So I go in when you're going to count when I went in, I was like, let's say 40 in 90, or almost 41. So 20 years, I can get out. 60, 61. Even with a 20-year sentence, there's good time. So I'm going to do like 17.
Right.
So it's not the end of the world yet. It's still a lot of time, but